Welcome everybody to Extreme Power No Handling Autocross, and today we're dealing with the 1992 Toyota Celica GT4 RC ST185. Bit of a mouthful there, but nonetheless this has 975 horsepower, 817 pounds-feet of torque from a 7-litre twin-turbocharged V8 engine, and the car itself weighs 3,319 pounds. It's got all-wheel drive and it can do 0 to 60 in 3.240 seconds, 0 to 100 in 6.673 seconds, going on to a top speed of 185 miles an hour. So yeah, we've had a Celica on this series before, the 1994 version, which is a different kind of body, but it still has all-wheel drive and still has front engine just like this car, and that car did pretty well. Did about 55.756 seconds. So yeah, hoping this car can at least do it as well as that, maybe even better. So let's see what it can do. Surprised I hadn't taken this car out before in that all-wheel drive, bonanza that I did at the beginning of this series, or at least, around then. Because all-wheel drive cars have pretty much done the best out of any kind of drivetrain on this series. Just offers much more grip, much more control. It's not always been perfect, but hopefully this car will do pretty well. We've not had one for a while, so it'll be interesting to see what it can do. Now obviously it's got a far bigger engine up front than it did originally, so there is you can feel that weight up front, and it is affecting handling a little bit, especially in terms of understeer. So obviously the all-wheel drive system is going to deal with all that extra power, which it never had to deal with originally. Because even though I like this car a lot, it didn't have all that much power, but enough for what it was. Certainly not enough for this series. So yeah, 57.391 seconds is a pretty solid first lap. There is improvements to be made. Pretty good brakes. Yeah, apart from the heavier front end and the understeer, there really isn't much wrong with this car. Improvement there, 56.256. Still about half a second off that 1994 Celica of this car. So, it's still going to close that gap. Deals with that jump pretty good. Some cars don't, as we've seen previously. Some have their rear end flying up in the air, or their front end flying up in the air, or just the suspension in general not being able to take it. No such problems with this vehicle. It's got pretty good acceleration, as you can see, getting up to some high rate of speed for this straight. There we go, there's an improvement again. I think we're actually at the exact same time as the 94 version of this car. Oh dear. Oh, we got that completely wrong. It's the worst angle we've had so far on that bit. Better not do that next lap. much better that time round, but still a little bit of understeer coming off that jump. Final run, come on, can we get any more? Yes we can, 55.422 seconds coming right there at the end. So that means we do beat the 1994 version of this car, but not by much at all. But we also beat the Penhall Cola, the Mercedes-Benz G65 AMG, the Nissan Skyline GTR from pretty much the same year as this, 1993, Mitsubishi Eclipse GSX, again another car from around this period, Mercedes-Benz A45 AMG, the Peugeot 205 T16 and the Subaru WRX STI. So yeah, that's pretty good. Not quite as quick as the likes of a new hatchback from Honda with the Civic Type R or the Audi RS3 Sportback, but still relatively good, especially for a car from, you know, 25 years ago. So yeah, not bad at all, and the fact it's beating a slightly newer version of this car is also pretty good. Though I think that's probably more down to more experience on this course than I had way back when we did that 94 Celica, but nonetheless still a solid time, and the car itself was pretty good. Like I said, during the while we were going around the circuit, it was only really the heavier front end from the much larger engine and the understeer from the all-wheel drive system that was a problem. Certainly limited the car's ability to make a faster lap time, but it was on the whole controllable, and the car throughout was, apart from, you know, the understeer, was pretty damn good. The brakes were good, the suspension was able to handle that jump, and yeah, it was pretty quick down that straight part. So yeah, fairly impressed, and yeah, all round a good car. I like this car a lot, stock or otherwise. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.